Good morning. I feel to share this video with you right now. I haven't even got out of bed yet, but yeah, I'm doing it now. I think I'm going to do this channel just instinctively and spontaneously. I'm not going to be too polished about it. Maybe one day I will, who knows. But I just really want to share, and I think when you get the urge to share, that's when to do it. So here we go. This is a long one. It's really important, but maybe I'll get clearer on how to put it across in a quick way. So I sing a lot, and sometimes I get a strained voice. Now, I always manage to heal my voice with singing, and which is amazing. I can sing it into wholeness, and one of the ways is keeping those low tones, like I did that video about the ohms. The ohms really help me. There's something about the way I use my body that helps me. But life in general, I find that the mistakes we make help us to learn how to do life better. And that's basically what I apply with my singing. So I told you your body is an instrument. What I do, if I strain my voice, then I tune in to my body to find out what other part of me has been under some strain, because usually the two things are connected. So I'm going to explain. On the 20th of December I did a gig. You can find, it was our Mesowave Supernatural Solstice. So you can find some video of that somewhere, maybe on Facebook. So I did a gig that night, and I strained my voice a little bit. Now, it was very exciting. So anyway, that was the question. What did I do? What did I do to strain my voice? So then I tuned in to my body, and I felt a tension in my foot. This is my left throat, my left foot. I felt the knot. It's a muscle knot, this particular type of tension. There's a knot in my muscles along my neck, and in my foot I felt muscle knot. So I knew that my voice was strained because of something to do with my foot. So then the next exercise is being mindful. So I have to be mindful when I sing that my foot, what's my foot doing? Is it tensing up? Is it curling up? Because really it needs to be as relaxed as possible to create a good sound. My pussycat is rubbing itself on the computer. Shh. So you're on telly. So that was my foot, okay? So that was the first thing. Now, the next day, on the 21st of December, I chose to sing six 45-minute shifts in a row. So basically, I had to be really careful because I already had a strained voice here. But because I know that I can heal myself with singing, I did that. So the first two sets, a set and a half or something, I sang really low songs, really croony songs, and stayed as grounded and relaxed as I could. And it's all go. So I stayed as grounded. So when I sing low, I find that helps me. Like I said in my video, the om really helps me. The low tones, the vibrations, I mean, it's a bit like massage, basically. Massage is vibration. Sound is vibration. So you can use sound to give vibrations to massage yourself in the places where you have pain. I'll go into that in another video. So anyway, there I am, singing low songs on the beginning of my 6-hour shift, really pacing myself, holding down my energy. I know that when I sing animated, high-pitched things, then I'm less likely to be mindful about my technique, and I'm more likely to use bad technique. So I started with the crooners, because the crooners are really warm and they're really vibrationary, and I did it. I paced myself. I felt fine afterwards. Maybe better than when I started, definitely no worse. So then I filmed 3 songs on YouTube, which you can see on this channel, and that day I strained my voice again, just singing the 3 songs, which I think I did one of them twice, but really they were just instant takes. And I had warmed up a little bit but obviously maybe not enough. But what I noticed when I watched the video from the 3 uploads on YouTube and the uploads that people did from the gig on the 20th of December, what I noticed is my arms were going up in the air like this. I was pushing, I was dancing really. And there's 2 things really. There's I'm going to show you my pussy. There she is. There's 2 things. So the dancing with my arms was one of them, and the other is that I pivot a lot of the time when I'm dancing on my left foot, the same left foot that had the tension in it. Now, I'd paid attention to the pivoting foot before, but what I realised was the arms. Now, when you're using your body correctly, this is so long, this video, but it's really good stuff. So when we use our body correctly, then we use our muscles. That's what they're for, not our joints. Now, if you Clem, you're on the mic. I've lost concentration now. Okay, that was it. Now, if you notice, loads of people have hip and knee operations when they get older. Now, my theory to that is that they're using their joints instead of their muscles. I think human adults often do that in our culture. If you look at children, they have fantastic posture and they use their body correctly. And then as we grow older, we pick up all these weird kinds of tensions. My pussy's rubbing herself on the mic now. So the key, and this is all about being a good singer, but it's also so key to using your body right, to being attuned, to being at one with yourself. It's really massive. We should use our body in a much more flowing way. We should be, and this is what it's for. You can do what you want, and if you want to be using your body right, then you use your arms. You don't jerk. My singing teacher used to get me to notice how I was brushing my teeth in the morning. Now, if you brush your teeth with your joints and your tension, like if I do this, like what I'm doing now, I've got all these muscles that I should feel tense. But what I should be doing is just using the muscles, not the joints, and there shouldn't be any tension. It's just like this wonderful mechanism that the body is. Wow, this is a long video. So I watched myself, I watched my arms, and I'm putting my arms in the air and I'm doing this, but I'm not doing it in a flowing, I don't know how to do that, flowing hands in the air way. But if I did, it would be amazing. And so I'm dancing, and maybe the foot pivot's part of it, but it was the arms more than anything. I'll tell you how I know, because I sang on the 31st, and I did this before. It's not the first time. I held the mic in my left hand. My left hand is the dancing hand. So with my right hand now, I think I can dance a little bit less stiff, a little bit less bashy, and a bit more flowy. I'm using my muscles and not my joints. Right, so I held. This is like me pinning myself down. I pinned myself down by holding the microphone in this hand, dancing with this hand, which is much more flowing and muscular. And as a result, I didn't strain my voice. I did 2 gigs. I did one at 11 o'clock, and I did one at 2 in the morning. And I didn't strain my voice. And every time I noticed the microphone is in this hand, I put it back in this hand, and I restrained my movements. And as a result, I think I've learned something. And I'm sharing it with you.